does Tarzan represent to you? And have you always been a fan of Tarzan?
Tarzan represents to me, apart from the muscular person without a shirt swinging from vine to vine, the this somewhat dark and looming attraction of going back to nature.
Mm-hmm.
This wish to go back to where we came from and be more in tune and accordance with the world around us. We wish we could talk to the animals, and we wish we could survive real nature, and we wish we could be that. But then when you think about it, of course, he does not really lower himself to the level of animals. He's higher, but he can, So to be master of nature, yet part of it, is sort of a subconscious, big, dark field in the back of our minds.
So in what ways do you think this Tarzan is unique compared to the other Tarzan films?
It's a different story. That's pretty different. It tries to go beyond the psychoanalytical, if you want. It tries to go beyond the immediate and the purely entertaining adventure. It tries to really reach into the extent of what that could mean. What have we done to this world, and who is necessary to rectify that?
How did you get into the skin of your character? And what were the challenges that you faced?
Well, the challenge always is to find out exactly what is it that we want with it. Because only if you put your finger on that can you then come up with what is it that you need to do to convey that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all a matter of choice, and you have every choice in the world. How do you arrive at the one? Because you don't, it's not a virtual reality video game, where you give the player every choice he wants. That's a great thing about movies. They tell one story and one story only.
Mm-hmm.
What you take home from it is up to you, and so it should be. But it doesn't give you versions, and that's why I'm hoping that movies will live on despite all the attempts to get rid of them and replace them through video games and video game thinking.
So what did David Yates bring to this film as a
That.
director?
Mm-hmm. The experienced storyteller who makes the choices. But the difficulty of a director in a movie that size, I don't know how many people were involved in the making of this movie, but if it's not above 1,000, it's very close to it.
Mm.
And a lot of people. And they all have to tell this one story. So the director is really directing everybody, not just the actors, not just the set, everything that leads up to the shoot, everything that leads from the shoot to the finished movie.
Mm-hmm.
You need, not just a major diplomat, and a real leader, you need someone who considers the greater good of the endeavor in the first place. So you need someone to who would be necessary in politics as well, and whom we don't have.
Yes.
Speaking of the consideration of the benefit of the grander idea.